What's happening, fight fans? You already know it is I, Oh Nice, and welcome to the fight room. Now, Erickson Lubin had a fight tonight with Ishe Smith, a veteran that has been around for quite a while and got his ass whooped. That's just the way I had to put it. Now, 3 rounds. Shout out to Erickson Lubin for the victory, first and foremost. And yeah, you already know. So Erickson Lubin did what he had to do tonight and came up with the victory. 3 rounds. Ishe Smith hasn't and never has been stopped, and Erickson Lubin has done it tonight. Congratulations to Erickson Lubin once again for pulling off the victory in brilliant fashion. Yes, he has done it, and it is a good look for Erickson Lubin tonight to pull off a good victory with a veteran that nobody stopped. And he had impressive opponents that he lost to. Some he won, some he lost. We all know that. But overall, for Erickson Lubin to come into this fight after, the Jermell Charlo knockout, he did quite well, impressively well. And shout out to Erickson Lubin once again. I think that he's a contender, man. He's a contender. He should be, hopefully, not this year. I don't think that he should go for the Jermell Charlo fight this year, honestly. I know Jermell Charlo lost to Tony Harrison just recently, and it makes him look vulnerable, understood. But I was thinking about it, and not yet, because Erickson Lubin is the type of character that I've come to realize, of course, show who he is. His upbringing plays a major part of that, and he wants to show Jermell Charlo who he is, understood. He wants to avenge his loss, but it's not the time, not right now, because he just came off that knockout just about a little over a year ago. Then comes in, wins a victory with Ishe Smith, but prior to that had another victory. I have not come to see that, but he definitely had another fight before Ishe Smith, and he won that fight. So overall, what I'm saying is, I think that it's too early for him to even consider him doing the rematch, because I can tell that Erickson Lubin is a prideful type of character, has a lot of pride and ambition, and that can be dangerous for a young fighter to come up thinking that way, because it can backfire on him. Trying to avenge a loss quick could damage you down the long run. Now, I'm going to use an example, which is not the same example, but just an example of a fighter wanting to move ahead before his time. Victor Ortiz. All right, he won the WBC title. We know that. Right after that, he wanted to fight, we all know, Mayweather. Now, biggest mistake of his career. Wants to think that he can beat Mayweather. He has the ability to beat Mayweather, so he thought, and went in there, and 3 rounds, he couldn't even touch Mayweather. Got upset, headbutt him, and show was over. Lights out. Good night. And it definitely backfired on him. And where is he at now? You see, if you, in this game, you have to have patience. If you don't have patience in the game of boxing, it's definitely going to be a short career for you. So I'm hoping that Erickson Lubin can learn from his mistake of being a little prideful, which we all have, but not that. More like going in there with Jermell Charlo. He can just, which we understand that is good for the sport. You have to have confidence in yourself. But I thought at least that he had a little bit too much confidence in himself, and it kind of backfired on him. So I'm hoping that he doesn't have that mentality after the Ishe Smith victory, and he can have patience to go against Jermell Charlo because he looks vulnerable. Yes, he does look vulnerable after the Tony Harrison loss, but I'm hoping that he can be patient enough to wait at least a year or so, pick up like at least 2 more fights, do what he do, and I'm for sure know that he is gonna be a good fighter for a couple of years, man. I think he's a good fighter, man. I think he's a special fighter, and seeing what he did with Ishe Smith tonight proves that. So overall, I can't wait to see what he does in the sport. Hopefully he can keep his mindset at the right track and succeed in the sport. You already know it is your boy Oh Nice. Like, comment, subscribe, and hit that bell icon to be notified for more videos, and share videos. In the future, I will be bringing this fight room thing to